Hello, grade 5 superheroes. Today we are going to do a final revision for the English exam, Connect 5. Let's have a look. First, we will start with a matching activity to match from column A to column B. Number 1, plants and trees. This is a subject, of course. So in this case, you need the verb. Plants and trees. What? So the answer will be number C, are called producers. They are producers because they produce food. Plants and trees are producers of the food chain because they produce food. Number 2, shade. Let's have a look. Shade, out of the sun. That's number A. And that's an expression, shade out of the sun. Shade out of the sun. 3, canals. What is the meaning of canals here? Let's see. We already chose A and C. So it's not number B, but it is number D. Canals, a water made by humans. Number 4, tourist guide. Tourist guides. Who are the tourist guides? Or what do they do? Still, you need the verb. Okay, if you look, you will see number B, show tourists the country. Number 5, a bull. A bull. Bull, let's see. Still, I need the verb. Of course, it's not A or B or C or D. We already chose them. So we have E and F. A bull plays tennis. No, a bull is an animal. A bull is an animal. Let's see the next. Still read and match. Number 1, are there? Are there? That is a question. That is a question. So if you look at the choices in B, you will have only one question. Number C, are there any tomatoes? Are there any tomatoes? Again, look for the question. Number 2, karate. Oh, that's karate. It's a sport, and we need the verb here. Karate. Okay, it's not A, not B, not D. And we have number E. Karate is a kind of sport. Number 3, tourism gives. Tourism gives. Here, let's complete the meaning for the verb. Gives what? Yes, it's number A. Tourism gives jobs for local people. If you remember, we spoke about ecotourism, and it's even better than normal tourism, and it gives jobs for local people. Number 4, flow. Flow is a verb or a noun. Let's have a look and see. Flow will take the answer number B, the way water moves. 5, and finally, the last one, the hotel shift. The hotel shift. The hotel shifts, what does it do? We need a verb again, all right? In this case, I would choose number D. The hotel chef prepared a delicious meal. Thank you. Okay, next question here. Reorder the following to make sentences or questions. Number 1, if you start a sentence, you must start with a subject, a noun, or a pronoun. The subject must be a noun or a pronoun. What is a noun and a pronoun? A noun like Ahmed, Abir, Ale and Yusuf. All of these are nouns. Cat, dog, all right, dish, and all of this stuff. Or a pronoun like I, we, you, they. Let's see what we have here for the subject. Yes, we have I, the pronoun I. So I would start with I. And then I need a verb. The only verb here is am and swimming. But can I say I swimming? No. I can say I'm swimming. But if you have another look, you would see very, at, and good. Okay, so definitely you would say I am, and then very good at swimming. If you remember, we said that good at and bad at are followed by the verb and ing. So we say swim, no, swimming. I'm very good at swimming. Number 2, again, we need a subject, a noun or a pronoun. But here I have the only capital word, my. So if it's capital, that's the start of the sentence. And then my driver, my friend. Then we need a verb is, and then a taxi driver. My friend is a taxi driver. 3, yes, definitely, we need a pronoun. So I take I, and then the verb, get up at 6 o'clock. I get up at 6 o'clock. 4, yes, thank you. So I need a pronoun, it, and then the verb is, and then it's hot in summer. It is hot in summer. Next, again, look for the capital word, and it must be a noun or a pronoun. Yes, the Nile. Exactly. The Nile, because the here is capitalized. The Nile runs through Egypt. The Nile runs through Egypt. The Nile runs through Egypt. 2, still again, yes, my friend is a taxi driver. 3, yes, the capital it, capitalized it, and it's a pronoun, so it is very hot in the desert. It is very hot in the desert. Number 4, yes, we is the pronoun and it's capitalized. So we, yes, we eat fruits to keep healthy. We eat fruits to keep healthy. So guys, it's very important to read the words carefully before you start ordering them. Because here I have 2 verbs, eat and keep. How I know I need to start with eat if I don't complete reading the words? Here we have a comprehension question. In the comprehension question, it's way better to read the question and look for the answer, because definitely you will forget most of the things in the paragraph or in the passage. So I will start with plants give us oxygen too. Let's look for that. In town air, it's not hot. In town's air is not clean. We need plants to make it clean. Plants give us oxygen to breathe. Yes, thank you so much. So the first question is breathe. 2, we plant flowers because if you go through the passage again, we also grow flowers because they are beautiful. Because they are beautiful. I'm only talking about planting flowers. Question 1 in exercise B. Why do we need plants? Okay, then go to the passage and look for the answer. Why plants are important? Why do we need them? We need plants to make it clean. What is it? The air in towns. Plants give us oxygen to breathe, and we get food from plants. So those are the 3 answers we need. Let's see. To clean the air, to give us oxygen to breathe, and to get the food. Thank you. Question 2, why can't we grow all plants in our house? Oh, go to the passage again and look for plants in the house. There are a lot of flowers in our house. We can't grow all plants in our house because they need good soil and water. Because they need good soil and water. We don't have much of this at home. Still, another passage. Read the question, check the answer. Basil goes to his uncle's. All right, go to the passage and see. Basil will stay in his uncle's farm. In his uncle's farm. So the answer here is farm. Number 2, Basil will buy chalk and paper because he likes. Now let's look for chalk and paper. All right. Well, so he will buy some crayon, chalk and paper to draw a picture for what he will see. So to draw a picture, he likes what? Writing? Reading? No, of course, drawing. Question 1 in exercise B. Why won't Basil go to the beach this summer? All right, if you remember, we said here Basil will stay in his uncle's farm in the summer holiday. Yes, so that's why he will not go to the beach this summer. You can understand this meaning from the passage. In the summer holiday, he will stay in his uncle's farm. Question 2, does Basil like planting flowers? When does he do this? Let's look for planting flowers. Again, he will go there to see the flowers he planted in spring. So he won't go to the beach in his summer. All right, so he already planted flowers in spring in his uncle's farm. So yes, he likes planting flowers. When does he do this? In spring. Thank you so much. One more matching activity. Let's remember the Nile Delta is, let's complete the meaning. Yes, is in Lower Egypt. Our school uniform, here you need a verb because I'm just saying our school uniform. So it's really smart. 3, I go to school. How? I go to school. Maybe how or maybe with whom. So I go to school on my bike. That's number 8. Question 4, the food. Yes, I need a verb. Excellent. The food is delicious. That's number 8. How about, yeah, for making suggestion to offer an idea, we can say how about or what about with verb and ing. How about walking in the park? How about walking in the park? What about walking in the park? You got it? Later on, the most important part here, that is punctuation question. When you think of punctuation, you have to remember comma, full stop, capital letters, and exclamation mark. And definitely question mark. Number 1, oh, we never start a sentence or a question in a small letter. Always start your sentence or question in capital letter. Then, what was Az? Az is a person. That's a proper noun. Proper noun means a name for something, like Az, Ahmed, Hala. All right, that's a proper noun. What was Az doing in the park? And then you already have a question mark, so no need to write it. All right, number 2, I'm saying Mustafa. Again, start the sentence with a capital letter. Start with a capital letter. So, of course, the M for Mustafa. Mustafa's father is a doctor. Wow, you don't have a full stop. Is it a question? Is it a sentence? That's a sentence, yes, because it's starting with a noun. So Mustafa's father is a doctor, and that's a full stop. Number 3. Definitely, yes. Thank you so much. We must start with a capital letter. W is capital here. What's the weather like today? Is it a question or a sentence? Yes, question. So we need a question mark. Thank you so much. Yeah, I need a question mark. Later on, I never go to school on Friday. I is already capital, so no need here. I never go to school on Friday. Friday is a proper noun because it's the name of a day of the week on Friday. And then is it a question or a sentence? It's a sentence, so you need a full stop. Next one, where was Nabil going? Start with a capital letter. W is capital here. Yes, where was capital? Where was Nabil? That's a proper noun. N is capital. And then you already have a question mark, so it's a question. The last one over here, Ali is the start of the sentence and a proper noun. So both, I'll make it capital. Ali wasn't watching a film. So that is a sentence. Let's add a full stop. That is a very important question we have to take care about. Again, we are doing the reorder question. Number one, it's not a sentence. It is a question. So I would start with do. Then you need a subject. Do Ahmed, do he, do we, do they. All right. Yeah, do you. Thank you. And then you need the main verb. What is the main verb here? Live. Excellent. So do you live in a city? Do you live in a city? Do you live in a city? Number two, it is a question and we'll start with how. Let's see. How? How buying? How grapes? How some? Definitely no. How about? And it's for suggestion, as we said. So how about buying some grapes? How about buying some grapes? 3, I would start with I'll. I'll means I will. I'll means I will. So I will, you need a verb in the base form. I have to say, I will what? I will my, no. I'll blue, of course no. I'll pack, I need a verb. I will what? I will pack my blue sweater. I'll pack my blue sweater. Number 4, sport, favorite, my football is. I'll start with my, and of course, my favorite sport is football. Next one, it's a question starting with will. Again, in the question, you have the helping verb like will, then the subject like I, we, you, they. So will I, the verb next, need. Will I need a coat? Will I need a coat? Next, I is the start. So that's a sentence. Of course, I can't do my homework. I can't do my homework. Can and can't always have the base form, like do. Next one is a question starting with what. So I will ask what. Then I need a helping verb like do, did, does, was, where, am, is, are, can, could. All of these are helping verbs. So what is a question word, and then the helping verb here is were. What were? Then the subject, you. What were you? Then look for the main verb, that is doing. What were you doing at home? What were you doing at home? This were you doing. Were doing. That's a past continuous question. Were and the verb ing, doing. The last one here, I will start with there. So of course, that is a sentence. There what? We usually say there is, there are, there was, there were, there will, and I need a helping verb after there. There, what is the helping verb here? Yeah, there are, thank you. There are what? Emissions. Yeah, and emissions is the bad smoke that we get from factories or cars. So there are emissions from too many cars. Next, number 1 is about Hidayah Malek. If you remember, Hidayah Malek, I would say start with Hidayah here, and that's a sentence, of course. Hidayah, then I need a verb, won. The gold medal. Again, subject, a verb, and then complete your meaning. Hidayah won the gold medal. Number 2, still a sentence starting with my. So my teacher, yes. My teacher what? What does the teacher do? Yes, uses, excellent. Uses a green pen. My teacher uses a green pen. 3, what is the start? So that is a sentence or a question? Yes, that's a question. Thank you so much. So what, again, I need a helping verb. What's, yes, what is or what? Thank you. So what is the problem, Tamer? What's the problem, Tamer? What's the problem, Tamer? Number 4, it's a question starting with what? Yes, I need a helping verb. Thank you so much. So what would you, what would you, what would you like? Would you like? Would like is one unit. Together they make just one verb. Would like, that means like. What would you like to? Again, they always have to. What would you like to? And then the base for drink. Can I say what would you like to drinking? No. What would you like to drink? Base form. Next, it's a sentence starting with my. My, yes, favorite. Thank you. My favorite. Yeah, my favorite fruit is mango. My favorite fruit is mango. Thank you. Next, it's a question starting with what? What? I need, yes, a helping verb. Thank you so much. So what do you, and what's the main verb? No, want. Yeah, that's why we always say read all the words, because I can say, what do you know? But here I have want to know. Want to know. What do you want to know? What do you want to know? Next one, it's a question starting with how. Okay, yes, a suggestion. Excellent. How about ing verb, a gerund verb. How about visiting the museum? Excellent. Next and last, would. Do you remember? Would you like to? Would you like to? Yeah, that's a question for, would you like to stay in this hotel? Would you like to stay in this hotel? Would you like to? Would like to, and the base word, that is one unit. Next. What? Still, it's a question, starts with what. So what? Helping verb, where. Yeah, excellent. What were you doing? And that is a past continuous or a past simple. Were you doing? Was and where, and the gerund with the verb in ing. So that is past continuous. Past continuous, about only specific time in the past. What were you doing? Next, the what? The works. Works is a verb. The heart. The shoemaker. Thank you. The shoemaker works hard. Next, a question starting with what? What? I need a helping verb. So what are you? But see, you have sport. Yes, Yamis. We have to complete reading all the words. What sport are you good at? What sport are you good at? So what can be followed by a noun, like what sport, what kind of music, what kind of clothes, what clothes would you prefer or would you like to wear, and so on. For and last, cut. That's an order. When I start with a verb in the base form, so that's an order. All right. So we say cut. Cut what? Cut the basbousa. All right. Cut the basbousa and eat it. Cut the basbousa and eat it. That's an order. Imperative sentence. Imperative means orders or maybe advice. Here we are. We have a dialogue. One of the most important questions that we need to read carefully. Here you have a dialogue between A and B. A is saying, where are you going? And you already have 3 words that you need to complete the dialogue with. So where are you going? I'm going to, can I say, I'm going to father? No. Can I say, I'm going to with? No. I'm going to, yes, Alexandria. I'm going to Alexandria. Then A is asking, who's going? You. Who's going? You. Who's going, father, you? No. Who's going with you? Who's going with you? Oh, then B will say, of course, we have only 1 word, so that's my father. Again, read carefully, then get the answer. Later on, again, reading comprehension. Read the question, find the answer. Number 1, we have weather in Egypt. Let's have a look. Oh, the first sentence is saying we have a nice weather in Egypt, so that's a nice. Number 2, the summer in Egypt is. Let's see. It's hot in summer, and the temperatures sometimes go to 40 degrees in some places. It's hot in summer, so the summer in Egypt is hot. 3, the temperature sometimes goes to, have a look, and the temperature sometimes goes to 40 degrees in some places. So the answer is 40. Number 4, we can see plants in the, yeah, of course. Read the passage, get the answer in the spring. 5 and last, the leaves are what color? Have a look at this. You would see in the fall, the leaves are brown and fall from trees. Excellent. The leaves are brown in the fall. Here, we need to choose the correct answers. Number 1, I go to the park too. That's infinitive. What is infinitive? Infinitive in English means to and the base form. For example, I go to the park to play. No, you have ing. To play, yes, because that's a base form. So the answer here is play. Base form means that you cannot delete anything. Can you delete the Y? No. Can you delete the A? No. Nothing to delete, so that's called base form. So infinitive means to and the base form. To play, to go, to work. Number 2, the Elephantine Island is in, remember, Elephantine Island is one of the most important places for ecotourism in Aswan. 3, does she have? All right, that's a very good question. Does she have carrots? And that's a question. So number 1, it's a question. Number 2, carrots is a countable noun, and it's plural. Plural countable noun, and the question. So of course, I will choose any. In grade 5, we have studied some and any. Some is always with affirmative or positive sentences. Any comes with negative sentence and question. Negative sentence and question. So I would say, does she have any? It's a question. Any carrots? Number 4, we play football in the football. Yeah, in the pitch. Thank you. We play football in a pitch. Number 5, fossil fuels. Do you remember the fossil fuels? These are the non-renewable resources of energy: oil, gas, and coal. Fossil fuels give us energy. Thank you so much. They give us energy. Then later on, in number 5, here, that's about the story. Our story in grade 5 was Amir and his lizard, Lizzie. Question 1, Amir found a gecko on a When they went to the field trip with Hani, if you remember, they found a jackal on a rock. Number 2, who gave a talk at Amir's school? In the very beginning, they said that there is a guest at school, but later on they said Hani gave a talk at Amir's school. So Hani gave a talk at Amir's school. We can never choose a guest here. One more time, that's a dialogue. What was the weather like last Friday? It was hot and choose from the 3 words. Yeah, hot and sunny. What did you? Yes, do. I need the verb. I stayed at. Excellent. I stayed at home. Great. In the reading comprehension, read the question, find the answer. I went to Alexandria Library last summer. Thank you. Number 2, I enjoyed reading books about. Read and find the answer. Excellent. Camels. 3, camels have big. Excellent. Big eyes. Thank you. 4, camels live in the. Wonderful. In the desert. 5, camels have. Excellent job. Long legs. Back to the choose questions. Number 1, we make from trees. What can we make from trees? We take the wood from trees to make furniture. Furniture is chairs, sofas, tables, all of these stuff that we need, and they are made of wood. 2, I never. Frequency adverb, never, always, usually, sometimes, often. They are used for the present simple, a base form, because it's I never go. I never go to school on Friday. 3, what can you do? 2, again, infinitive, 2 and the base form. Our planet, can I say to watch our planet? No. To protect our planet? Yes. Thank you. To protect it, to save it from bad things. 4, Noha and Dina. They are 2 girls or 2 people. So I say where or are. Excellent. We have 2 choices here. But if you complete reading, playing tennis at 7 o'clock yesterday. So that's a past verb. All right, yes, wonderful. Were playing. 5, we lead must and mustn't, used for the rules. We always say must in the base form. Must, say, excellent. Must and mustn't are for advice. And rules, like you must listen to the teacher. You are sick. You must see the doctor. All right. It's something that is very, very, very important to do. Next, about the story. Let's remember Amir's favorite dish is. Yes, molokhia. Excellent. In our story, Amir and the lizard, Amir's favorite dish was chicken and molokhia. Number 2, Amir found a reptile. Yeah, reptile club. That's the reptile club that his dad advised him to go to know more about reptiles and to know more about lizards. Again, another dialogue. Hello, what would you like? I'd like some. Excellent, carrots. Next, are there? Still, it's a question. Plural. Ellie, excellent. Are there any tomatoes? Yes, there are. Wonderful, lots of tomatoes. Thank you so much. Reading comprehension part. Read the question, find the answer. I was through the desert. Read the passage. Excellent. Driving. 2. I visited my. Read the passage. Wonderful. My cousins. 3. I closed all the windows. 4. I looked. Excellent. Out of the window. 5. A sandstorm was very awesome. Thank you so much. Difficult in Egypt. Here we are. I would remember. Excellent. Would like. So that's a very important case. Would like can be followed by a noun, not just infinitive. So I can say, I'd like to drink coffee, or I'd like a coffee. 2. Ahmed's favorite dessert. Ahmed's favorite dessert is, what is the only dessert here? Dessert is something sweet. You eat it. Yeah, like chocolate, like pudding, like ice cream is a dessert. 3. The provides energy for plant to grow. What is important for plant to grow? Excellent, the sun. 4. I'm very good at, bad at, gerund, verb and ing. Excellent. I'm good at playing. 5. The summer is very excellent. Of course, hot. Question 5 about the story. Amir sent. Again, when Daddy advised Amir to go to the reptile club, he sent an email to the reptile club to visit it. 2. Amir didn't have a very happy day at school. He was sad at school because his friends laughed at his lizard, Lizzie, when he showed them the picture. Yes, so we need to remember the story very well. No, that was the last question today. Thank you so much, superheroes of grade 5. I hope it was good for you and you got to remember what we need to study. Thank you guys and good luck in your exams, inshallah.